We've had some bad movies this year. Well, last year, 2016. Bad movies. And we are here to talk about those bad movies. That's right. Top 10 worst movies of 2016. These movies were horrendous. So cheesy, so ordinary, so disappointing. So here we go. My two dishonorable mentions. That's right, not honorable, dishonorable. No respect. But yeah, my two dishonorable mentions are the BFG, Steven Spielberg, What Happened, and my second dishonorable mention is The Jungle Book. The Jungle Book could have traced back to classic Disney film, when really it traced back to shit. It traced back to shit. Both of them traced back to shit. These two movies were horrendous. That's all I need to say. Horrendous. BFG and Jungle Book, you missed my list by that much. You're lucky. My number 10. I'm sorry about this lighting. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's really bad. It's really, really, really bad. But my number 10, try and not be bothered by the lighting. Try and be bothered by these awful movies. Seriously. Awful. But my number 10 is a movie that I thought was going to be super awesome. I thought it was going to be so fun, so dark and gritty, yet enjoyable and funny. But no, it was so ordinary. We've seen this movie 100 times before, and this movie is Suicide Squad. The reason why Suicide Squad is at my number 10, not at my number 3, is because Jared Leto's Joker. Jared Leto's Joker is what stops this movie from, getting higher on the list, going to my number 5 or 3. Because Jared Leto was actually a good part of this movie, but he's only in the movie for 9 minutes and 45 seconds. That's right, 9 minutes. 9 minutes. I'm dead. I'm dead. Seriously. Pissed me off. Jared Leto, I feel so sorry for you because I can tell you had a great Joker inside of you, but you weren't given enough to work with, to actually let it out, But my number 9, oh yeah, by the way, the other hour and 53 minutes of Suicide Squad were boring, bad, cheesy, I don't know, it was so bad. What, we some kind of Suicide Squad? It's just, no. I'm starting to feel like Will Smith should have gone to Independence Day, not Suicide Squad. I know you're angry, but you know what? It's my opinion. My number 9 is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I'm saying it straight up. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, whatever. Miss Peregrine's Home for whatever is my number 9 because it was cheesy, it was ordinary. I was laughing at the movie, not with it. At it. It was so dull. I don't know. It was so cringy. Tim Burton has directed some of my favorite movies, and I don't know. No. My number 8. My number 8 is a movie that everyone seemed to love. I did not like it. There's one character that comes in near the end that I kind of liked, but he didn't quite save the movie. And this movie is Captain America Civil War. And this character is Spidey. Spidey could have saved the movie if he was in it for more. He needed more to work with, man. And I know it's not a Jared Leto's Joker situation where, Spidey was in every single trailer and, we were disappointed. Look, Spidey was in it just enough, but, I just feel like this movie was so boring. I wanted a movie where I could turn my brain off and have some fun. All I got was a huge political mess. It focused more on the government than superheroes, which lots of people do like. I think it sucks. Can we please get a real superhero movie? Please. I don't care. Look, Deadpool's a good example. Deadpool. Let's have more movies like Deadpool. Deadpool was amazing. More movies like that. My number 7 is a movie that everyone hated, so I wouldn't be surprised if you agree with me on this. But Alice Through the Looking Glass is my number 7. You don't pass a sequel to a Tim Burton movie down to the director of The Muppets. Yeah, I love The Muppets. I thought The Muppets movie was a great movie. I thought it was funny and stuff. I thought it was very funny. I thought it was really funny. Really funny. But Alice Through the Looking Glass is a completely different story. Why did this movie happen? Alice Through the Looking Glass, I was laughing at everything Johnny Depp said. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Everything Johnny Depp said, I was laughing at. It was so cringy. It was so cringy. What the hell was that? What? Sorry. But still, this movie was bad. My number 6 is a movie that the villains, right? The villains of the movie were meant to be menacing, and they were cringy. They were just cringy. The movie is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Yeah, this movie was long, boring, so weird. I don't know. I love Harry Potter. It's a great show. It's a great series. I've read all the books. I've seen all the movies. I love it. But Fantastic Beasts should have been way better. That's all I need to say. Fantastic Beasts, you suck. You suck. You let me down. My number 5 is a movie that you're all going to be... Actually, half of you will be pissed off at me for, but the other half will be on my side. And that movie is Star Trek Beyond. Number 5. My number 5 is Star Trek Beyond because this movie was so bad. The movie was just full of bad dialogue. I think you're underestimating humanity. Like, seriously, come on. Like, it could have... I think you're underestimating humanity or mankind, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I will never watch this movie again. I hated Star Trek Beyond. It was a terrible cinema experience. The visuals were okay, but the movie itself was horrendous. Look, I'll give the movie one thing. Spock and Carl Urban together, stranded, that was okay. Their dialogue together was alright. The rest, my number 4 is an action movie that could have traced back to movies like Commando and Cobra, when really it traced back to shit. There it is again. London Has Fallen was terrible. I hated it. It was not good. They're even making a number 3. Angel. Angel Has Fallen. What's Angel? What is Angel? I don't know. Oh, London Has Fallen was so forgettable. It's an action movie. It shouldn't be forgettable, but it was. I forgot it as soon as I literally asked my dad when we got out of the cinema for this movie. I literally asked my dad, what movie did we just watch? Because I actually forgot. I forgot. It was that bad. What was that? I don't know what that... I look like Rumpelstiltskin. Give me your baby. But my number 3, top 3, man. These movies were shifted around so much that I came to my conclusion. My number 3 is a movie starring Kevin Hart. It's not Central Intelligence. It is Ride Along 2. Ride Along 2 is my number 3 because this movie tried so hard to be funny, and I'll give the movie one thing. Number 1 was good. The only prop I can give Ride Along 2 has got nothing to do with Ride Along 2. It's got something to do with Ride Along 1. I actually can't give Ride Along 2 any real props because this movie was so bad. Look, fine. I'll give it one thing. Kevin Hart was okay. I love Kevin Hart. He had some funny lines in this movie. And the start, where the girl dresses up in the cat suit and she's pleasuring the guy over Skype. Oh, sorry, I'm not a pervert. I swear. But Ride Along 2 is my number 3. Please don't arrest me. But yeah, my number 2 is a movie that you look. How do I say this? My number 2 is a movie that you probably. Oh my god, I can't speak. I want to. Just warm up. My number 2 is a movie that you probably expected to be my number 1, but it's my number 2. Jason Bourne. I fell asleep in this movie, right? I fell asleep. I tried to give it a chance, but I fell asleep. I tried to stay awake. I actually fell asleep. So I had to watch it again, right, to do this video, just to make sure it was a bad movie. I fell asleep again. That right there is proof that this movie is so bad. This movie is terrible. What can I say? It's full of bad action. Look, the action scenes were okay, but you know what? The movie itself was so bad. There's like no one-liners. What happened to the one-liners? We need one-liners, man. Well, there's no one-liners. Jason Bourne is just so dull in this movie. Matt Damon is terrible. He's like this the whole time. Come with me. It's like so bad. It's such a bad movie. It's such a forgettable movie. I don't know. I forgot the ending. I actually forgot the ending. Oh wait, that's because I fell asleep. So Jason Bourne is my number 2. Ugh. My number 1. My number 1. The worst movie of the year, in my opinion. The best was War Dogs. The worst is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. I hated this movie. TMNT 2, Out of the Shadows, was horrible. Number 1 was much better. I swear it. The Turtles did not seem like the Turtles I knew. Seriously. I don't know. And even Megan Fox was terrible. Tyler Perry was terrible. Even Krang was terrible. This movie was so bad. I'll give it one thing. The first time I watched it, I actually kind of liked it, but then I watched it on the plane, and I hated it. For some reason, my mind completely changed. I hated this movie. I hated it. It's so bad. Okay, Jesse, calm down. Just calm down. I'm going to run through the list again. I'm going to run through it really quick. Really quick. Alright, my number 10 was Suicide Squad. My number 9 was Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. My number 8 was Captain America Civil War. My number 7 was Alice Through the Looking Glass. My number 6... What was my number 6? Oh yeah, my number 6, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. My number 5, Star Trek Beyond. My number 4, London Has Fallen. My number 3, Ride Along 2. My number 2 is Jason Bourne. My number 1, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Out of the Shadows. So yeah, what's your guys' least favourite film of the year? I'm sorry this video came out so late. I'm sorry, but better late than never. Better late than never. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, everyone, and I'll see you all later. Hopefully 2017 is way better when it comes to movies. Please God. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all later. Bye. Oh yeah, by the way, La La Land, Rogue One, and Why Him reviews coming up in the next couple days. So I'm going to be reviewing Why Him, Rogue One, and La La Land. Be prepared for those. Thanks you all for watching, everyone. I'll see you all later. Bye.